Hello, it's John Neal here, and today I'm going to talk to you about sketchbooks, handwriting and practicing handwriting styles and lettering. Somebody was asking me about my own handwriting. It's not particularly brilliant, it's just that I do like to practice a lot and mess about with sketchbooks and ideas like that, so I thought I'd show you what I do. But first, I must tell you about the website and the DVD.
Wert thou to speed through the immensity of space and traverse the expanse of heaven, yet thou wouldst find no rest save in submission to our command and humbleness before our face. Wert thou to speed through the immensity of space and traverse the expanse of heaven, yet thou wouldst find no rest save in submission to our command and humbleness before our faith.
For the most part in these short videos I've only shown you how I approach the finished chalkboards, but I'd like to give you some of the background of the other practicing that I do, and it's a large part to do with other bits of paper and sketchbooks like these. So I'll just take you through a few. Well, this is one of my sketchbooks, and as you can see it's just a regular book, and this is all done with pencil. I'm just playing about with some ideas. There's a scroll with the word scrolling, and these sort of turned edges, cartoon style, and a banner as if it had poles through it. And here we've got another scroll with the pencil smudged through. Impolite notice, that's just censored slightly for you, for the delicate of eye. And some lettering styles to the side. This is another sketch, but this time look, it's done with just a regular pen like this one, or possibly this one, which is water-based ink, and then if you put water with it, the ink bleeds into the different areas, which is quite good. And that is taken from that idea, which is a nearby village. So I do a fair amount of sketching, these sorts of things. There's another one while I was on holiday. And here's some more ideas of a table that I made. So I think the idea of using the sketchbook to bring into mind things that you're making or looking at, it's always useful. And here I've got some lettering. I was trying to work out if you did this 3D effect on a letter, on a scroll, how it would work on the curves, because it's not easy to get that sorted. It's another sketch, and another, and another. Oh, that was a great trip that I went up the northeast. This is Allendale in the Yorkshire Dales to do some sign writing. It's a good time. And what else we got? Oh, that's my left hand. And these corners, I was interested in trying to get the corners as a feature to some of the borders. More sketches, more ideas. Another one. That's in Surrey Hall. Oh, these were good. There's some birds on holiday. Averset in Norfolk. Here we go. This is the page I just did. Oh, didn't see that. This was an idea for, it was some graffiti I was doing. No, legally I was being paid to do it, which is good. Leaf forms are always interesting because so many of the shapes, if you look closely at them, you can use those ideas in the lettering. You can almost see it there. This is a drawing I did. I set it all up, cup and saucer and a teapot and a cloth, just to get the fold of the cloth. So as and when I need to do some work similar to this on a board, then I've got some reference for what's going to be there. Now this is a page of just practicing some of the lettering with, in fact, this pen, the one I did the website with. It's quite a thick nib, as you can see. And they last for quite a while. They're not bad at all. I'll show you some brushwork in a while. But that and this, lovely shapes with it. On this, some ideas I had to do St. George with some armour. So I was thinking of some ideas for that as well. Some more lettering. I had to do. I did myself a Christmas card with "Peace to you this Christmas." So I had to design. I used something rather like that in the end. Some people had asked about my handwriting style. Well, here's just an ordinary fountain pen, and this is what I would write like. Dear friends, that is rather big actually, which has a different feel to it. So if I was writing smaller, it would look like that. So it's not too bad. But there's an important thing I want to say about handwriting and lettering, and that is, if you look at my hand, really you ought to be holding the pen not like that or with fingers crunched up, because if you do that you end up writing with your fingers, which ends up with this sort of no rhythm to it. It's just very precise maybe, and you might do that if you were doing some of the work, but really you've got to loosen your fingers off slightly, not bunched up, loosen them off and work from the wrist, so you get more of a feel like that, which is more relaxed rather than tight and screwed up. A lot of people write like this and it's all very tight. It's not good. So loosen up a bit, and for smaller handwriting at least, and work from your wrist. In fact, you've also got to sit well. You can't see me sitting here, but you've got to sit relaxed manner, and there's a rhythm to the way the pen moves as well. Right, and finally I've got some acrylic paint here. It's a big pot, I know, but it's just regular black paint. Actually, it's Payne's grey, and I've wet it down a little bit and using a brush. Now the brush, of course, is even more pronouncedly thin one way and thick the other, and again you have to hold this a little bit carefully, and you'll get a thin going that way and a thick going that way. And you notice this time I'm not even moving my wrist. My wrist is somewhat locked, and that movement is just with my whole arm, and you can really get it very straight if you do that. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and happy lettering, and see you again next time.